with Charlie from the Sun.
Mikel, you obviously have a lot of players return from international duty, and there were 6 or 7 that have never reached the World Cup before, and now they're, done it. I'd just like to wonder really what you think of that, and whether you want them to take that momentum forward, or whether they should just totally forget about it. And have you spoken to them about it?
Keep that in the system. Put the World Cup now in a draw till March. That's it. Now it's Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal.
And is that something you've spoken to them? Because you obviously had some very sort of happy people coming back.
Yeah, which is great, because that emotional state is very contagious and really positive. We need to maintain that, and the better we do here, the better it's going to be for every national team as well.
But do you think maybe equally their confidence levels have been helped? Can that help, even if they're forgetting about it? They've come in and just got that extra 3, 4, 5%. Eberechi is an obvious one.
I hope you are right. 3, 4% by how many players? 7, 8, 12. We are a super team. So I hope that's the case. Yeah.
Okay, Isan from the bank.
Hi, Mikel. With Martins and Mandy, of course, a lot of people are already saying so early in the season the impact he's having on your team is quite clear. But from your eyes, what are the intricacies that he has brought to your team, which has made them tick to a different level, particularly in midfield?
First of all, you have to adapt to the league in the physical and emotional part. It's not easy. The demands that you put in, you come to a different club, different country, he's never been away from home. You have to deal with all that. He's done it brilliantly there. Why? Because he's such a good character that is connected with everybody so fast. So he's very loved already in the dressing room by all the staff here. And then his qualities. He's such an talented and intelligent player that he picks things immediately. And when that happens, and you have good players around you, normally that's a good combination to be successful. But it's easier to say that to get it done, and he needs to continue like that, because still he can improve and do much more for the team, and that's the aim.
On Declan Rice, he seems to be in a bit more of an advanced role, getting further up the pitch. What kind of impact has Martins and Mendy had on that in a way, in terms of that foil behind him to give him that protection?
Well, at the end, when we start to put together different qualities that we have in midfield, and Epps is one, and Declan and Martin, they play together, the 3 of them, we need certain different interactions as well, and the capacity to be more unpredictable as well in terms of positioning. And he's brought that to the team, and individually to other players as well.
How about his impact around the box in terms of the goal scoring and shots as well?
Well, see, the last game is a great example as well. He hits the bar, he puts one across very close to the post. He has another action that he dribbles inside and shoots with the right foot. On set piece, he's been very good as well. So we need that, a total player.
Okay, last couple, Ed and then Gary.
Hi, Mikel. Sorry to bring it back to Gabriel, but you talked earlier about how you've replaced a lot of different players. Obviously, you've had a lot of injuries the last couple of seasons. But do you think he's the most difficult player in your squad to replace in terms of what he brings you on the pitch at both ends?
I don't know. Obviously, he's a big player for us. But the good thing is that we have experienced that. Last year, in the most crucial moment of the season, we were without him for 3 months. And the team managed and remained super competitive. We won a lot of matches. We were defensively really good against very tough opponents. So we need to do it again.
And obviously, we don't know how long he's going to be out for, but is he going to play? He's a real leader in the team. Is he going to still be around the team, sort of trying to help motivate them, be involved with the team, even if he's not playing?
Yeah, the fact that you cannot play or train with that doesn't mean that you cannot do all the other activities and add value to the team. And he's going to be very close to the team. Yeah.
And finally, we'll go to Gary.
You seem quite relaxed on Bukayo. In the past, obviously, the club has had some issues with players taking contracts quite into the last 2 years or even the last year. You seem very relaxed. Are you confident he will do it in the next couple of months, something quick?
Yeah, I prefer that word. I think it's confident, because what Bukayo has transmitted to me and the club and Emik as well, that they want to continue to be here. I think it's a very healthy and powerful relationship. The journey that he had at the club and what he's become, it's something that we want to maintain, and I think that's something that is going to leave a legacy at this football club, and he needs to fulfill that role, which is great.
And the contracts seem to be being done relatively smoothly. All the players that we're going to think maybe could come a bit more triple William, and drive from the club to try to do this early, to not have the issue going into last year's, not have this hanging over, to have a much more positive statement towards it?
Yeah, I think it's been a very clear vision and route how we wanted to do things. I think ownership has been incredibly supportive and determined to make sure that that we can continue to the journey with these players and maintain the core of the team, and then the efficiency that everybody that works upstairs, starting with Andrea and all the team, to get things done, because at the end there's always three parties and it's never an easy thing to get done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, mate.
Cheers.